Candida and Pat went to sea with Sam's friend, Joseph. They followed the ship the Hermione, but it saw them and smashed into Joseph's boat. Good evening. Here is the 6 o'clock news read by James Bolton. The bad weather in and around Britain has already claimed 3 lives. Fears are growing for the safety of 2 women and their male companion who have been reported missing in a small fishing boat. At the United Nations, the American ambassador has once again defended his country's record on overseas aid. Here at home, the Prime Minister has announced that there will be no early election despite the government's popularity in the opinion polls. In the last 24 hours, the coastal regions of Britain have suffered gale-force winds and heavy rain. 2 bridges have been washed away in Scotland, and a 60-year-old man was killed when his car skidded off the road into a river. In the south of England, 2 boys died when they were crushed by a falling tree. Fears are also growing for the safety of 2 trainee journalists from the Daily Reporter. Pat Marley and Candida Watson left the port of Southampton in a boat belonging to its captain, Joseph Baldwin, and they have not been seen since. A big air and sea search has been started off the south coast of England, but so far no sign of the boat or its crew has been found. At the United Nations, the American ambassador, Bernard J. Weinstream, has again defended his country's action.
Oh, hello, Frank.
You must stop drinking so much coffee, Bill. That's your 5th cup this morning.
Thank you for the lecture, Frank. What can I do for you?
It's about Candida and Pat, Bill. I've just had a call from Sir Magnus Chesterton.
Sir Magnus Chesterton? I don't follow you. What on earth did he want?
Well, he asked me what they were doing on the boat and if we knew what story they were working on.
What did you say?
Well, I told him we didn't know.
Good. But Sir Magnus Chesterton... Maybe the girl's all right.
Mr. Sargent? Are you Bill Sargent, the editor?
Who are you? What do you mean by coming into my office like this?
My name's Sam Callow. I'm a friend of your reporters Candida Watson and Pat Marley.
Oh, yes. You're the one they met in Venice.
Yes.
Well, I'm very sorry, Mr. Callow. I'm afraid we don't have any news. We'll publish a statement as soon as we know anything. Now, if you don't mind...
You don't understand. I know why your reporters went out in that boat. And I think I know where they are. The Air Sea Rescue people are looking in the wrong place.
What are you talking about?
Joseph must have taken them towards the Bay of Biscay to see if the Hermione was going to throw the chemicals into the sea. But the rescue people are only looking round the British coast.
Well, why don't you tell them what you've just told me?
I tried to. But they won't let me speak to the man in charge.
I see. You know, Mr. Callow, I think I believe you. Can you tell us where to look?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Frank.
Yeah.
You remember those helicopter people we used on that oil story last month?
Yeah?
Get on to them again, would you? Ask them if they can give us a helicopter and a pilot immediately.
Then you're going to help?
Yes, of course. You expect me to leave them out there? We've got to find them.